Today we will discuss conditions necessary for chemical reaction to take place. The first condition which is necessary for chemical reaction to take place is close contact. Close contact. A chemical reaction will take place only when the reactants they are in close contact with each other. For example, if you want sodium metal to react with water, you have taken a piece of sodium metal in a bowl and kept it on a table. And you have taken some water in a beaker, and that water also you have kept it on the table. Will a reaction take place between the two? No. A reaction will only take place between the two when you are going to drop a piece of sodium into the water. So remember, for chemical reaction to take place, the reactants they should be in close contact, and the reaction which will take place is the sodium metal will react with water to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas will be generated. Now the second condition which is necessary for chemical reaction to take place is solution. Certain chemical reactions they will take place only when the reactants they are in solution form. For example, a reaction between silver nitrate and sodium chloride will take place when both the reactants they are in solution form. So when you add solution of silver nitrate to the solution of sodium chloride, a white precipitate of silver chloride is formed. Let us see the reaction. When a solution of silver nitrate is added to the solution of sodium chloride, a reaction will take place and a white precipitate of silver chloride is formed. Now the third condition which is necessary for the chemical reaction to take place is heat. Certain chemical reactions will take place only when the reactants they are subjected to heat. For example, decomposition of calcium carbonate to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide will take place only when calcium carbonate is heated. Let us see the reaction. Calcium carbonate will decompose to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide only when calcium carbonate is heated. Now the fourth condition which is necessary for the chemical reaction to take place is light. Certain chemical reactions will take place only in the presence of light. And such chemical reactions they are called as photochemical reactions. For example, hydrogen gas will combine with chlorine gas only in the presence of diffused sunlight to form hydrogen chloride gas. Now the fifth condition which is necessary for the chemical reaction to take place is electricity. And such chemical reactions they are called as electrochemical reactions. For example, acidylated water will decompose to give hydrogen and oxygen only when electric current is passed through it. So when acidylated water is taken, a water to which certain amount of concentrated sulfuric acid is added and electric current is passed through it, then only it will decompose to give hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Now the sixth condition which is necessary for the chemical reaction to take place is pressure. Certain chemical reactions, they will take place only when the reactants they are subjected to high pressure. Say for example, reaction between nitrogen and hydrogen gas. Now when nitrogen hydrogen gas, they are taken in a ratio of 1:3 by volume, heated to a temperature of around 450 degrees Celsius and a pressure of about 200 to 1000 atmospheres is applied on it, then they are going to combine to form ammonia gas. So remember, for certain reactions to take place, a high pressure should be subjected on the reactants. Then another condition for chemical reaction to take place is presence of catalyst. Now catalyst is a substance which increases or decreases the rate of reaction, but itself remains unchanged. Say for example, there is a chemical reaction in which potassium chlorate, when heated, gives potassium chloride and oxygen. Now this reaction is quite slow. So to increase the rate of reaction, certain amount of manganese dioxide is added to potassium chlorate, which increases the rate of reaction and the yield of oxygen becomes faster. So such a substance which is added to a reactant to increase or decrease the rate of reaction is called as a catalyst. So these were the 7 conditions which are necessary for chemical reactions to take place.